Just to recap, erosion is going to be a moving of soil particles, a relocating of soil particles, and a deposition somewhere else. Deposit means to lay down, to put down. And there are several different types of erosion. And what we're going to look at here is sheet erosion. That's where the topsoil that is easily moved, easily broken up, when it rains during a rain event, it is going to be washed away. And that's what we see here. There is no topsoil here. There is all the organic matter. Organic matter floats, by the way. That's why this happens. This upper part of the material has been washed away, and you can see where the old level of topsoil was, and this particular part has been dislodged and washed away. That's sheet erosion. If we come down slope a little bit, we can see these channels start to form where we've got what would be little tiny waterfalls and this channeling that is starting to happen. This is called rill erosion. Rills typically are very small, only a few inches across, and this is what we have here is a valley starting to form in this micro environment. Then as these join together and the water, the current gets more turbulent and there's more water particles moving and dislodging and relocating, then it becomes a gully, which we have over here. So now I'm all the way in it. This is a gully. This is gully erosion. Gully erosion is very, very difficult to deal with because you can't go over this with a tractor or a bulldozer or anything like that. Once we get to this point, it becomes nearly impossible to mitigate or to heal this damage to the land. Now, the question is, if this is all erosion, where is all this soil going? It has to be deposited somewhere. And that's what's down here. This soil is deposited soil. And you can see that it's completely flat. Why would it be totally flat like that when nothing around here is flat? It's because water seeks its own level. So this was mud, complete mud, and it made its own level because it was a mixture, which is different than a solution. If you remember back to chemistry, you remember that mixtures will settle out, solutions don't. This was a mixture of soil particles and water, and it settled out like this and became this deposited material. Soil, deposited from erosion is called alluvium. And that alluvium behaves differently than the other soil around it. So regardless of what biome the alluvium is in, the alluvium area, soil, acts differently than the other soil around it. So it becomes its own microhabitat inside the greater biome.